Actually, I'm not Hallie. Actually, I am.
Before Freaky Friday, before Mean Girls, before the Herbie reboot we all choose to forget even happened, Lindsay Lohan took on the role of a lifetime. Twice. At the same time. And no, not metaphorically. I mean, she literally played two completely different people at the tender age of 11 years old. Today we're diving into The Parent Trap, not for the nostalgic chaos and iconic lines, but to give Lindsay Latrice Lohan her well-earned, long overdue acting crown. Okay, maybe that's not her name, but it goes. So we're just gonna roll with it. While I was out here hoarding Lisa Frank notebooks and telling my mom at 10 p.m. that I needed supplies for a project that was due the next morning, Lindsay Lohan was out here giving Oscar-worthy split-screen performances, British accents, and full-on emotional devastation. One girl, two roles. Let's start with the basics. Hallie Parker and Annie James. One's a California cool girl with a love for chocolate chip pancakes, and the other's a posh Londoner with a butler as her best friend. And both played flawlessly by Lindsay Latrice Lohan. With zero acting partner, she was acting with a stand-in whose job was to silently exist in frame. She gave each twin distinct energy. Hallie's got chaotic tomboy swagger and major I'm an only child who knows she's cute vibes. Annie's delicate yet privileged, and she knows it. And let's talk about the scene where they fence. The slow motion helmet reveal, the hey you have my face moment. Lindsay had to film that twice, reacting to herself, delivering timing, tone, and facial expressions, while pretending it was her first time each time she did a take. Let's give it up for that. The British accent. Accents are hard. We've all heard someone try a British accent and end up sounding like Shrek with a sinus infection. But Annie, that accent was solid. Lindsay didn't just toss in a few bloody hells and call it a day. She committed.
Ready. Yes, you want to know the difference between us? I have class and you don't.
Listen to the crisp pronunciation, the posture, the smugness. That's not just a voice, that's a character. She kept it consistent throughout the entire movie, even when the twins switched places. Which brings me to the switch. Acting within acting. Here's where things get meta. Lindsay wasn't just playing Annie and Hallie. She was playing Hallie pretending to be Annie and Annie pretending to be Hallie. That's 3 levels of performance. And she made it believable enough that we knew when Hallie was faking the posh act, but the other characters didn't. They knew something was off, but couldn't quite put their finger on it.
Actually, it was 7 at night her time.
That nervous stammer, the forced accent slip, the awkward posture. Lindsay's body language changed based on which twin she was pretending to be. This wasn't just a cute gimmick. This was acting. The emotional core. Let's talk about feelings. This movie wasn't just hijinks and lizards and beds on the roof. It had emotion, divorce, abandonment, the sheer disdain for the stepmother from hell, pain of longing for a parent you've never met. Lindsay brings full emotional vulnerability.
I just hoped that one day you could love me as me and not as Annie.
Think about when she first met her dad. Think about when she went to the Elizabeth James studio for the first time. This is not some surface level, my parents grounded me and I'm mad kid emotion. This is, I'm missing parts of myself because you weren't there. Deep rooted, real deal.
He's kind of like my best friend. We do everything together.
And then we shift gears again because while she's serving tears, she's also hilarious. Lindsay had timing, whether it was Hallie sass or Annie trying to blend in and failing. She nailed comedic breaks like she's been doing sitcoms for years.
How she and Dad first met, and if you ask me, there's like a whole possibility.
Let's talk about the ear piercing scene. Physical comedy, the reactions, the care that one twin had, the other one being scared. This is all her acting off of herself. And let's touch on that. That's the biggest flex. Lindsay had better chemistry with herself than some rom-com leads have with actual people. The sisterly bond between Annie and Hallie felt real. From their post-prank truce to the emotional camp goodbye, you forget that it's the same person talking to herself. As an audience member, you're like, yes, the camaraderie, the teamwork, the plan to meet their parents, and all the while, it's no they, it's no them, it's she. It's her. She's the moment. There's no I in teen, but when it comes to Lindsay Lohan in this role, there definitely is. Her legacy. The Parent Trap didn't just become a cult classic. It turned Lindsay Lohan into a generational icon. This wasn't a she's a good child actor moment. This was a she's got the charisma, range, and emotional depth of a well-seasoned mature actress that will be enjoyed for many generations to come. Even now, decades later, this movie holds up. The quotes, the soundtrack, the fashion, and is all anchored by a young girl who effortlessly showed her acting chops on multiple levels. Here's to giving young Lindsay her well-deserved flowers. Comment below your favorite scene and be honest, did you ever try to do the handshake? I did. Well, I tried to learn it. I never really got it. Did you try Oreos and peanut butter? Tried that too. And let me just say, why didn't they tell us to make sure there was milk on deck? Because when I say that snack is dry. Did you order trout the next time you went out to eat with your family? Let me know.
What are we having?
Trout.
And what was your favorite scene of the movie? I decided to just focus on Lindsay and her acting, but if you want me to do a commentary of the movie and give my thoughts on that, because I have many, let me know that as well. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to click like and hop on over to the subscribe button and hit the bell. Otherwise, YouTube will never show you my videos. As always, I'm all ears. Until next time, bye.